I'm Lisa Raleigh, and this is your wake-up call. Keep it real, powered by Ned Group Life. Let's make it happen. Have you ever thought about your self-esteem and the way that it makes you feel, how it affects your daily life, and of course, the choices that you make? Never underestimate your self-esteem. And to talk to us today is self-esteem expert Gillian Beeton. Gillian, what is self-esteem?
Self-esteem really is a deep-seated belief that I am valuable and worthwhile, just as I am. I don't need to be taller, thinner, more intelligent. Just as I am, I matter.
Is improving your self-esteem something that you need to practice all the time?
It certainly is, that you need to live with self-esteem consciously on a consistent basis. It's not like, oh, I've done the work, I have self-esteem, it's in place, now I can rest. It really is something that we need to focus on building and then maintaining.
What tools can we use to improve our self-esteem?
So the two tools that I would recommend is firstly one that focuses on building my belief in my own competency. If I know that I'm competent and I'm my own best resource, then I'm able to cope with whatever challenges come my way. So how do I do that? Well, I take time out to look at what are all my strengths? What are the gifts, the talents, the personality traits, all the positives, so that when I'm in a situation and somebody says to me, oh, you're useless, I actually have information about myself that says, no, I'm competent, I can problem solve, I can plan, I'm intelligent. The other tool is looking at the relationship that I have with myself. So if you and I had to explore, what does a healthy relationship look like? And it would be one that has trust, fun, time, commitment, those kinds of things. I then look at how do I do that for myself?
Our youth these days are so exposed to the negative media, it's becoming harder and harder for them to keep a high self-esteem. How would a parent know that their child's suffering from this?
So the signs would be that largely they are unhappy, that they don't laugh a lot, they don't have fun, that they don't make decisions for themselves, that they don't have friendships, and friendships that are real and genuine.
So how would a parent then improve this?
At the outset, the parent needs to look at their own self-esteem. So do I live in the world believing that I am valuable and worthwhile and that I'm competent and that I deserve? If that is in place, then the job is not too difficult. But often what we have is parents saying to their child, well, be kind to yourself, don't be so harsh on yourself. But when they watch mom or dad, that's not how it is. So they are role models, and it is that case of kind of do what I say and not what I do, but they do what you do.
These days, women are becoming more and more independent and self-sufficient. So men's self-esteem is definitely waning. What would you say to them?
That the time is here that we need to be focusing on our value and our real value, separate from being a financial provider, having that Lani car, or that career, that those things do not necessarily define us.
Gillian, tell us about the amazing work that you do in our prisons.
What we do is a 6-week program, and we offer it to medium and maximum security prisoners, and it's part of the rehabilitation program. The focus being that you are valuable and worthwhile, even though you have made bad choices in your life. And it's amazing how only yesterday when we were talking about having a loving relationship with myself, with many of them, it's about getting to a place where I forgive myself for what I have done, and then start working from there. But for many of them, the messages have not been you are valuable and worthwhile, and that you are loved. It's very much the opposite of that.
So it's never too late then to see your own value and forgive, forget and move on.
And it really does move them to a place where they realize that they can live with values.
We've all heard the name before, but what does underwriting actually mean? Technological leaps and bounds have occurred in the underwriting industry to shorten the time to process your claim. To find out more about today's show and our featured experts and the chance to win awesome daily and weekly prizes, log on to keepitreal.coza. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. This is Lisa Raleigh from Keep It Real. See you next time. Keep It Real, brought to you by Ned Group Life. Let's make it happen.